What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode. I'm fighting Enzo Amore because of course I am. It's Enzo, Baron Corbin, Nakamura, Finn Balor. Those are the four. So let us continue to attempt to court Samoa Joe into joining a tag team with me. But unfortunately, he is not on this card. I looked through it, I didn't see him, which sucks. So let's go fight Enzo and squash him once again. So apparently, I'm not going to have this Enzo match. I'm going to get attacked by Enzo. But I will, as usual, attempt to get the upper hand on that nonsense as I walk to the ring with a different coat and a new shirt. And Enzo has a kendo stick. Because, you know, he damn sure would need one to fight my ass, because I've squashed him so many times. So many times, Enzo. You just don't learn. You just don't learn. If you bring a kendo stick, be prepared to deal with the consequences. That's all I'm saying. There are consequences for interrupting my phenomenal, Bulldog, entrance here with my new attire and all that good stuff. So, how about a famouser on the solid, the most solid of steals? Pick up the fucking whatever. You wouldn't pick it up. Really? No. Really? Bullshit. I hit the button and it didn't work. Which, for this game, not unusual. Not unusual to hit a button, boom, and not have it work. Oh, hello there, Renee Young. You want to know what happened out there. So do I. Enzo getting a little full of himself now that I had the NXT Championship, thinking that he can come and attack me and get a shot at my title. He needs a lesson in humility, and I'm the one who is going to give it to him. He lacks respect for people who are better than him, mainly me. He will respect me, and he will learn that he is nowhere near my level. Well, that's what I've been saying. Enzo, you will never, ever get on my level. Let's talk about Enzo. We just did. He ambushed me for the match I was going to have with him, where I was going to win, obviously. Suspend him now. What he did was a travesty. I expect the Authority to fine him and suspend him. If they don't, I'm taking this matter into my own hands with a fighting chance. Nobody wants that. Not even the Authority. Getting so damn hype, I dropped the controller. That's what's up. Thanks for the time. Back to you. What did I tell you? 4 individuals that I'm allowed to fight here on NXT, and Finn Balor is one of them. Now, granted, Finn Balor is the #1 contender for my NXT title, so that makes sense. But hey, when was the last time I fought Sami Zayn? Or Tommy? Or Dash Wilder? Never? Apollo Crews, Tyson Kidd. I wouldn't mind fighting Tyson Kidd. He was super talented. So, what in the blue hell? Anyway, here we go. Run in, mid-match, and support Samoa Joe as we continue our quest to tag team with Joe. And so, with all that out of the way, welcome to Thursday, you guys. That Nintendo Switch thing is happening tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. I am pretty excited to find out what the hell that thing is going to be, what it's going to cost, and when it's coming out at some point at the end of March, one would assume. But, in terms of wrestling news, and specifically wrestling video game news, there is some of that today. First and foremost, the Future Stars Pack DLC is coming out on Tuesday, the 17th. So, that's been kind of, they patched that into the DLC. It's kind of been, you know, that data is in the game, you just can't get to it just yet. So it'll be available for both purchase and for Season Pass holders like myself on Tuesday. And that has a bunch of guys who are in NXT. And it also has guys who are on the main roster, like The Club, a.k.a. Gallows and Anderson. Anyway, but speaking of 2K17, we have an announcement of the PC release of 2K17 coming out February 7th. So way earlier than the past 2 years, when usually the game launches in like October, and then it comes out the next year in like April. And so the one thing they're doing differently This year, for this game, the way it worked in 15 and 16 was that you bought it the next year in April, and you got all the DLC included in that base package. This year, even though it's still coming months later, they're selling that DLC on the PC separately, which I think is a dumb fucking move. So, therefore, the game itself, $50, the DLC season pass, $30, but you have the option to buy a deluxe one that costs $74. And if you think I'm buying this game again just because it's on PC, you'd be mistaken. That's just not going to happen. If they can get the PC version out closer to the launch of the actual game, perhaps I'd consider it. But how many of my videos that I've done of this game that did a whole lot of traffic with Grim were filmed here? Just one, because everything else is from over at his house, and bringing my PC to his house is a giant undertaking. It is just such a pain in my ass, and I try to do it as sparingly as possible. I have a big-ass fucking PC, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. So, that being said, I'm curious to see how that turns out, and hey, if it gets a thriving mod scene, then perhaps I'd be more inclined to actually buy the game again. And hey, if it hits a Steam sale during the Steam summer sale, like, this summer, then maybe I consider buying it again for, like, $20, $15, but not a 50 with the DLC being under 30. Fuck that noise. Anyway, I wonder if Samoa Joe is going for another count-out like he did last time. So I'm just going to sit here and cheer him on and see if he gets Baron Corbin counted out, because that'd be hilarious. Nope, got reversed there. Got reversed there. Uh-oh. Baron Corbin might get Samoa Joe counted out. That could happen. No, he reversed it again. Get in the ring, Joe. Get in the ring. Get in the ring, Joe. It's an 8 count. 8. He's cutting it real close here, Joe. You're cutting it. I'm just going to sit here and clap. 9. Fuck. Double count out. Double count out. Draw. That's funny. These two men cannot be contained. They hate each other so much. They just could not stop fighting. Oh, hello, Renee Young. What could you possibly want, as I didn't do a whole lot there? I'm showing a different side of myself. What? No, I'm the same talk shit, get hit that I always was. I'm more ruthless. Sometimes to get what you want in the WWE, you have to be more aggressive, more ruthless. I'm pretty sure I've cut this promo before, so fucking whatever. And you can't skip these. You can, it won't let you. Anyway, let's go one-on-one with that Balor boy once again, opening with a super kick on this fine Thursday afternoon. So, as you may notice here, I am wearing the Samoa Joe t-shirt, much in the same way when Dude Love was trying to become a tag team with Stone Cold Steve Austin. If you don't know what that means, go look it up. It's probably on the network somewhere, but I'm fashioning this bit of me trying to get Joe to tag with me after that particular bit of business back during the Attitude Era. Anyway, wrestling news, and there is a little bit here, in terms of news and rumors and whatever else. First and foremost being apparently, according to the dirt sheets, Vince has changed his mind on having Cena and Taker at Mania, which really opens up more questions than it answers. Because if that's being the case, then who in the blue hell is Cena fighting at Mania? And who in the blue hell is Taker fighting at Mania? I mean, you could have Taker still win the Rumble, and you could have AJ Styles retain at the Rumble, and set up the Phenom versus the Phenomenal One, which I had said was the match they should have had at the Rumble, but I guess if you want to have Taker on a lighter schedule until the actual Mania show itself, that makes sense. But yeah, if they aren't having Cena Taker, what the fuck are they doing? Like, seriously. So yeah, but Vince is known to change his mind time and time again, so that could be a thing that could change next week. You never know. But the word is, as of right now, they are not going to have Cena and Taker. So that just, yeah. But speaking of Mania, and speaking of Samoa Joe, supposedly they're going to be calling up Joe during the Rumble, giving him a strong showing, and then having him have a big match at Mania. Now, no idea what brand, no idea who that could be, but that seems to be the current prevailing thing, because he's been not working shows for NXT, which means that's usually when you stop working NXT shows, that is an impending main roster call-up, because all that NXT stuff gets filmed so far in advance. So that's kind of where that's at. So we'll see what happens with the man who may or may not end up being my tag team partner, hopefully soon. So one last bit of business here, and that involves further rumors for the 2017 Hall of Fame class. Oh, I should mention, once that DLC pack is out, there's only one more piece of DLC to finish up that season pass, and that is the Hall of Fame class DLC for this year's game. That is the final pass, and who knows when that'll be out. I would imagine closer to Mania and the actual Hall of Fame thing there, but who knows? We'll see. But yes, so in terms of this year's, reverse it. Boom, famous. In terms of this year's Hall of Fame class, we've already heard DDP, and we've already heard Ravishing Rick Rude, but the further rumors that are happening in the past day or so involve, let's see here, William Regal, which will be a great addition to the Hall of Fame class. Christian, also a fantastic addition. IRS, Erwin R. Shyster, the Taxman, who is the father of Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas, also a dude who did some phenomenal work in his day, and definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, and currently works backstage as a road agent. And the Natural Disasters, Earthquake and Typhoon, also some good picks, although one of them is not alive anymore. So there's that. But that didn't do it there for Finn Balor. Apparently I can't use his finisher to end this segment, so I continue to do things and, have fun. Over. Enzo, Nakamura, Corbin, and Balor. Those are the four. Anyhow, thanks to everyone who pointed out what I totally should have noticed, the most obvious thing here. The reason that Wilder, Connor, Dawson, and Victor I can't tag team with is because they're already in tag teams. I don't know how that didn't even occur to me yesterday, but thanks to everybody who let me know. And yeah, so we're getting Joe up there. As soon as he hits 5 blue squares, I think we can tag team with Samoa Joe. That's the plan. So maybe tomorrow, perhaps the next day, I don't know. But I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time. Right here on this channel. And I'm out.